Kat here again. Welcome. I'm here in the beautiful mountains of Colorado, here in nature, the sacred intermediary between the human realm, our linear world, and spirit. We're going to do a despacho, a sacred ceremony, an offering to honor our Earth Mother, the 7 sacred directions, and ourselves. A despacho, or an offering, is something that was done by our ancestors many hundreds, thousands of years ago, and something that is being revived now. This is a benefit to us because it connects us with the spirit world, with our Earth Mother, and with all of the sacred energies that can help and assist us throughout life. And it also is beneficial to our Earth Mother, who is so in need of our assistance, of our prayers, of our appreciation in this time. So I'm sitting within a sacred circle which I've created with corn husks. The corn is a very sacred, very sacred element associated with the earth. This is known, an element that is known by many of the tribes here in North America, throughout Central and South America. Xikomesiwal is the energy associated with the corn. She is the sacred creatrix that has created humankind. And I'm going to be honoring the 4 directions using that energy, working with that energy of Xikomesiwal. I've created the sacred despacho here. Now, please be aware that you can create your despacho in any way that you want. Be creative. Use your intuition. It does not have to be exactly as my despacho is here. Again, the despachos that are made in Peru by the Queros, they're very different. They actually use a paper, and they make the despacho within the paper and then wrap it up like a present. So there's many different ways to make a despacho. Again, use your creativity, use your imagination. Your intention is the most important thing. Your intention to bring healing to the earth, to humanity, your intention to bring appreciation to our Earth Mother. This is what really counts. You can use any object, anything that represents that for you. So for me, again, I have laid out the 4 ears of corn to represent the 4 sacred directions. Around the circle, I have laid out red roses, which represent Mama Cocha, the sacred waters, the blood of life that runs through all living beings. I have here on the top of my despacho the baby's breath, which represents the skies, and the clouds, which bring the rains to us. In the center, I have the yellow roses, which represent our Father Sun, the sacred illumination that brings life to all things here on earth. And at the bottom, I have the seeds. And these are a representation of the earth and the seeds of life that we sow not only for ourselves, but for our children and our children's children. In the Quero traditions, for the descendants of the Inca, in Peru, we begin with the south direction. And the south is all about releasing that which does not serve us, whatever it may be, dark energies, intrusive energies, um, things that don't serve us, so that we can move forward on our path. So we begin by calling in Kuyo Suyo, the sacred energies of the south, and Yenta Ehekat, the sacred wind of the south. Then we turn to the west. And in the west, we're tapping into fearlessness so that we can move forward in our life, so that we can eradicate patterns, whatever they may be, that have stuck with us, so that we can move those aside and be able to move forward in life. And we call forth Tincha Suyo and Onte Ehekat. We now turn to the north. And in the north, we're connecting with our ancestors. We're connecting with the great hummingbird that is able to begin that epic journey, that the purpose for us being here in life, our soul's purpose, which has nothing to do with our desires and our wants, but why we really came here. We connect with our ancestors so that we can receive their wisdom and their perseverance. And we turn to the east. And in the east, we connect with the future. We connect with the sacred illumination and the great eagle, the dawn star which rises each day, bringing us into the future, helping us to transcend all barriers, all limitations. And I have set the 4 ears of corn in my sacred circle based on the 4 sacred directions. So now I'm ready to offer to the earth and to all the elements and to the 7 sacred directions the sweetness of life. And this is represented by this mixture of cacao and sugar, which I have. So as I'm giving this sacred offering, I'm going to be praying, I'm going to be stating my intention. And at this point, you can sit and meditate, you can pray, you can bring any kind of blessing onto the Earth Mother at this time, unto the Divine Feminine. Connect with her, for she is so beautiful and so deserving of our love. Aho.